Hey, what's up, y'all? So today I'm back with another video, and this one's going to be on the PlayStation 5. So this one I pre-ordered back in September when the first wave of pre-orders hit, and I was so lucky to get it at all, to be honest. I mean, if you were there or if you remember, they were like super messy, and like they didn't put any set times. It was just randomly throughout the day, and I'm just glad I was able to get a pre-order and to be able to unbox it here today. So, you know, it feels like early Christmas vibes. You know, I got the background in the back, the Christmas tree, the lights. I just feel like it's super exciting whenever a new console comes out. I mean, it's only once every like 7 years, you know. So I'm very excited to open this PS5 up. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Make sure you leave a thumbs up and subscribe before I get into the unboxing. And yeah, so let's just pull this PS5 over here, and as you can see, the box is pretty big, probably one of the biggest boxes I've seen for the PlayStations, and I've had the PS3, the PS4, and I think the PS2. I don't really remember that one that much, but I had the PS2 as well, and this is a pretty big box. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and open it up. I mean, on the box you see that there's pretty much the usual things you see on these boxes. You have a picture of the PS5, the controller, the features it has on it. You know, it talks about the SSD and like the visuals and things like that, you know, all that good stuff. So let's just go ahead and open up this box without breaking the console, hopefully. Let me get a knife real quick. Just cut this seal. Hopefully I don't cut anything in the box. And I'm gonna try my best not to mess this video up. No cuts. Hear me out, no cuts. I really don't want to be editing this long ass video, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, my bad. So here comes the PS5. So it's kind of just like a sleeve, I guess. Look how flimsy this thing is. This thing just like fell right off. I mean, I guess it's cool, you know, hang it up, you know, it could be a poster or something like that. If anybody wants it, I'll sell it to you for a couple bucks, you know. So I have the official box right here. There's like what everything is stored in, and I think all you have to do really, oh shit, that was pretty loud. Okay, all you really have to do is just pull this sleeve up, this little tab. I think no more cutting required. Okay, I'm very excited about this. Okay, there's like another layer of box in here. Let me just put this stuff to the side before I get confused. I said no cuts in this video. I really don't want to edit this thing. Oh wow, everything's just falling out now. So right here I got some documentation. You know, pretty boring stuff. I got a cable, a power cable. I think this is the same cable they've been using since like the PS2. I mean, it's pretty cool that you just have the same cable. And right here I have the DualSense controller. The DualSense, I think, yeah, that's what it's called, I believe. It already looks so nice, but I'm gonna set this aside real quick. I'm gonna set it aside. I'm not gonna mess with it right now. Let's just put that aside and put this other, let me see what's in here. Okay, so we have some other stuff. We have the stand, I believe. Yeah, this is the stand. Let me just put that to the side as well. This is like the most cramped unboxing ever, I swear. This is like such big packaging. Okay, so this is right here is the HDMI. I think it's the 2.1 cable, 2.0, something like that. It's going to allow you to do 4K 120 hertz, and it doesn't have any of the branding on the cable for some reason, but it is an official cable, and I think Sony mentioned it as well. So don't get scared if you don't see any like labels or branding on here. It is the official cable. So let me just put everything else to the side right here. And the PS5 is in here. So I'm going to go ahead into the accessories. I'm going to save that for last. So here's the DualSense, and let's just pull it out of the packaging. Wow. Okay, so I'm feeling it in my hands, and it feels great. You know, I actually have the other controllers for comparison. So let me just pull them up. So I have a PS3 controller, which is pretty much the same as like a PS1 if you really think about it. I mean, it just has analog sticks and wireless compatibility. It's the same as a PS2 pretty much. Yeah, so this is, let me just see. This is the DualShock 4. This is for the PS4. Yeah, it's definitely a thicker control. I'm really liking it. It feels full in my hands. I mean, my hands are like an average size, and I'm really liking the feeling of this controller. Compared to like the DualShock 3, it's like it's not even like a comparison. This feels like a cheap toy compared to the DualSense controller. I just really like, you can really feel like the grips in your hands on this controller. Like honestly, like even I really like the PS4 controller. I mean, this one was pretty good too. It's pretty solid, except that they break really easily. But this just feels like, you know, like a step in the right direction. Like this finally feels like a controller that's comparable to Xbox, you know? I feel like Xbox controllers are like really comfortable and like really thick and chunky, and I just feel like that's like where Sony is going now, and I think it's like a really nice controller. I can't wait to play on it. So let me just put this to the side. Let me see if this has battery real quick. Okay, so I'm not getting any lights or anything. Okay, so we got a light real quick. That's really cool. Let me just pull out the console now. What everybody's here to see. All right, so I was having some technical difficulties, but let's just go ahead and go take out the PS5. Put the box off to the floor where it belongs. And here we go. Look at this boy. This thing is pretty big. What are these, like egg cartons? Let me just put this onto the floor again. And here we have, oh, this thing is pretty heavy. What the fuck? This thing needs to lose some weight. Here we have the PS5. How do I unwrap this without breaking it? Dang, look at this. The way they wrap it, it really does feel like Christmas, you know? How do I take this out? This is gonna be like on some epic fail type shit. I'm just gonna pull out the knife. This could be risky, but the PS5 doesn't want to come out. Not sure why, but I'm gonna make it come out. Try not to cut my PS5 and leave scratches on it. Okay, so I got the wrapping off, and here is this beautiful PlayStation 5. Look how big it is. You can see it. Oh my gosh, this thing looks so pretty. So let me just go ahead and take off all the wrapping, put that to the side real quick. So my bad for the cut, y'all. I had to kind of just organize everything real quick. There's like too much stuff on the table, but this is the PS5 and it looks so beautiful. It honestly looks like such a piece of just art, you know? I can't wait to just have this on my desk for real. But I mean, pretty much on the console, you've seen what's on this thing. I mean, you have your ports, your USB-C on the front, your just regular USB. You have your other ports on the back, like your two USBs. You have an Ethernet, you have a HDMI, and obviously the wall plug right here. And it just is a beautiful console in my opinion. I know that the one without the disk drive looks a little bit better, but I feel like this one also just feels like so nice, and it's gonna be really nice just to display this thing. Again, I think that the controller just feels very, very just a good upgrade from the last one, you know. And I also have the other consoles to compare it with, not the Xboxes. I'm talking about the other PlayStations. So I have a PS4 Slim. Let me pull that out real quick. So this is the PS4 Slim right here. And as you can tell, this thing is tiny compared to the PS5. But I will say that in person, it is very big, the PS5. But I feel like it's not crazy big. Like, it's big, but it's not something that it's going to be overwhelming and that you're going to want to return. Like, it's manageable. Like, it could have been smaller, but I feel like it is a pretty big size, but it's not that big. But here it is compared to the Slim. I'm not sure how many have seen a PS4 Slim, but here it is. And I'm about to pull out a PlayStation 3 Slim. So this is a classic right here. I really grew up on this thing, and this is the comparison right here. So it's actually a little bit bigger than the PS4 Slim, which is kind of crazy, but I guess it makes sense. It's pretty old. But as you can see, these consoles are pretty small compared to the PS5 still, even though the PS5 is the newest of pretty much the newest generation, obviously. And it's just crazy that instead of going smaller, they ended up going bigger. And I mean, that's pretty much appreciated, to be honest, because you can fit a lot more things in a bigger body than otherwise. You'll have like the fan sounding super loud like how we have on the PS4. But let me just put these away real quick. So overall, I'm super excited about the PlayStation 5. It was really fun unboxing this thing and feeling it for the first time, seeing it with my eyes for the first time in person. You know, I'm really liking this new console. I can't wait to hook it up and play. I also have a, what is it called? Let me pull it out. I also have the headset that came with the console when it was announced. And I'm pretty much gonna see what all this is about, see how it works. I also got Black Ops Cold War. I also got Miles Morales, so I'm gonna have a pretty fun weekend ahead of me. So I can't wait to try this stuff out, and I'm glad that you guys are watching this video as well. So make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'm out of here. Thank you. Peace.